Hi guys, it's Elena and I'm enchanted to have you be here on my channel. Hello and welcome. I'm glad that you're here. If you're new, consider liking, subscribing, becoming part of my little YouTube family. And if you've been here before, hello and welcome back. To all of you guys, a nice big virtual hug, nice warm quarantine hug. Hopefully you and yours are safe and well, let's get on to the video. I'm a little bit excited to share this with you. I don't normally buy a lot of witchy things off of Amazon, but I did manage to curate a small list of things that I really enjoy using either in my practice or for my book of shadows or things like that. So they're like witchy things, but not all of them are like completely witchy things, if that makes sense. Some of it is like stationery that definitely helps out. Some of them are books, and well, it's a small little list of goodies off of Amazon that comes right to your door that I really enjoy using in my practice. So let's start off with my newest buy. I think I had this for maybe 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks now. And it's this guy here. This is a bathtub caddy thing. So it kind of like lays across the bathtub for you to, if you see my puppy's nose in here, she can be a little curious. I'm gonna put it the right way. Lays across the bathtub. So this is one of the things that isn't exactly witchy per se, but if you do like to take ritual baths or ritual cleansings, this is pretty awesome. It has, oh gosh, hi puppy. It has like spots to put your candles. If you're of age, it has a spot to put like your wine glass in. This little bit pops up and it has little divots so you can put either a tablet or a book here. And then if your bathtub's a little bit bigger, it extends out further on like both sides. So this thing is pretty darn cool. And not only, whoops, makes noise. Not only can you use it as a bathtub caddy, but it also has, where are they, legs underneath, so that you can use it as like a breakfast tray or like a tray on your bed. And they're nice and sturdy, so just hang out. And the best thing is it's made out of bamboo, so it's not going to be moldy if you do use it in the bath. So again, not 100% witchy, I would say, but it could be used for ritual baths, and that's exactly what I use them for. I like to set up candles. If I have a little cleansing ritual I want to do, I set everything up. It has plenty of space and it fits right on my bathtub. So my new favorite, I suppose. Another one of the things I would say that's a little bit more on the witchier side, I suppose, is this giant, gorgeous selenite slab. Oh my goodness, look at the thickness of it. Look at how big this is. This is just gorgeous. The energy from it feels amazing. It's so good for charging other crystals. They can be placed right on it. It's nice and flat, and it's so large. Or if you read tarot cards, anything like that, you can charge your tarot cards before use or cleanse your tarot cards. And this selenite slab is just wonderfully large. I love it so much. Now with all of these Amazon products, I'm going to have them down in the description alongside with my affiliate links if you want to check them out. But just look at the size of this thing. It is glorious. This thing is amazing. It is heavy, it is hefty, it is just stunning and beautiful, and I absolutely love using it on my altar. I keep my tarot cards right on them constantly. If I need to use any crystals for a spell or a ritual, I cleanse them and charge them right on top here. It's just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, talking about tarot cards, I purchased this tarot card deck set off of Amazon. Of course, that's what this whole video is on and about. And it is beautiful. It has a little booklet that comes with all of its, all the information on the tarot cards. It has instructions, it has certain spreads, it has everything that you need to know about the tarot cards inside this deck. The artwork of it is just, beautiful. It's called Dreams of Gaia Tarot. It's so lovely. Let me show you some of the cards. The cards are a nice large size. They're a good like shuffling size, I suppose. I'm not very adept at shuffling, but there's that. But the artwork on them is gorgeous. So gorgeous. And I would say kind of different. Let me see what's the best way of doing this so that I can kind of comment on it as well. So there's that. I'm just gonna show you a couple cards. And I love how it has a combination of feminine and masculine energy. So it's not just leaning one way or the other. There's that, a couple more. Like the cards are so beautiful. And they shuffle really nicely. They're not too slippery. There are some adult images, so this is definitely not a card for kids. But these are just such beautiful, beautiful cards. So here are these. And I think this is not an... So it's an 81 card deck. So it's slightly larger than most of the cards. Issy, go to daddy. So here is that beautiful, beautiful card set. Next up is this cute and tiny and petite charcoal burner. I was looking exactly for this size when I was looking for them. I think this was maybe like 2 years old or something like that, but I did check the link. The link does still work. And it is just, it's perfect. I feel like it's a perfect size. Now I know it's kind of designed like this to be a cap and you put the charcoal inside. What I end up doing is kind of like flipping this upside down and putting the charcoal on top this way. That way it gets a little bit more airflow and it burns a little hotter. But it's completely up to you and how you work with this. But it's so cute, it's so tiny, and it works so perfectly. So, little charcoal burner. Next up is one of my favorite calendars to get. I've been getting these for a couple years now, and this is Llewellyn's Witch's calendar. This is for the year 2020. I have a couple others, and I saved them because it has such interesting information. Now, what's interesting about these calendars is it's designed around spiritual practice. So it has important dates and astrology information. It has day correspondences. For each month, it gives you a little bit of information. Sometimes it has a little ritual on the side or a spell or something like that for you to check out. The artwork of it is just delightful, and I absolutely love using these. If you've seen my 2020 bullet journal setup, you might have seen this already. I talked about it before because I use a lot of like the dates and information from this in my journal, but these are just spot on. Again, I would suggest you get the 2021 one for next year if you are interested in getting this, but I've never been disappointed. I've been getting them for a few years, I think maybe 4 years now. Love these. Now, talking about calendars. One of my subscribers recommended me to get this, and this is the Sabbath's Almanac. Again, I got this one for 2021, but it had Selenite in here. Don't mind the cover of this. My puppy takes the definition of digesting information a little bit more literally than I do. But it is such an interesting book. So it goes through all the Sabbaths of the year. It has information of them. It has some history on it. It has different recipes, different rituals, different spells that you could do on it. I love this book. It is just wonderfully delightful, and it is so interesting to read about the Sabbaths because there's always more information that you can learn from it no matter how long have you been practicing for. And it's also great for beginners to learn about the Sabbaths and kind of what they mean, the correspondences, some recipes, and that type of thing. Highly recommend this book if you celebrate the Sabbaths. Now, this book, I did not purchase it off of Amazon. I purchased it at Salem, but it is on Amazon, and I gotta say, if you think I like that book, I like this book even more. This is Llewellyn's Witch's Spell a Day Almanac. So that one talks about more regarding Sabbaths. This is a daily type of thing. So it has a spell for every day or spell or mini ritual. Every single day it has specific correspondences for that day. It has, how do I describe it? It has information on which day is corresponded to which purpose, for instance, like wealth, prosperity, that type of thing. So not all spells need to be set on specific dates, but it definitely does help when lots of energies are aligned together. It just helps push your purpose along. I love this. This is so cool. I'm so excited to use it in 2021, and I just love the little information and kind of like the things that they put in daily. Like for instance, May 19th, Wednesday, the sign next to it says, oh boy, still don't remember all these. May 19th, Wednesday, it is a day of spirit. That's the element that goes alongside with it. It has its zodiac position, it has its moon information, it has like which zodiac the moon is in, color of the day is yellow, instance of the day is Bay Laurel, and then it gives you a little spell for that day, specifically aligned with the purposes, with all of that little goodies, which is freaking cool. And not to mention, it has a little cheat sheet, like at the beginning of it here, and it goes over every single month, all the dates, what's good for healing, protection, success, heart or love, cleaning and cleansing, the home, meditation, divination, and all of those things. It has like all the little dates on here for like a little cheat sheet if you don't want to follow along with it. It's cool. This is my first year getting this. I didn't know this existed. I've been a practitioner for so long and I didn't know this existed. And this is so cool. Highly recommend. Next up is a little less on the witchier side and more for working with your Book of Shadows type of thing. If you are a slight perfectionist like me, you don't want to do any mistakes in your Book of Shadows. So this is my favorite pen in the world. Absolutely favorite pen. It is Friction by Pilot. I don't know if you've heard of it or not, and it's erasable. Like for real erasable. I'm gonna insert a clip of me writing and erasing. It is amazing. This one is 4 colors. You can get them that are just one color. They have refills. This one is a little old and worn because I've used it for so long. I love these pens. I love to I like to write in my Book of Shadows with this pen. That way I know if I end up messing up or if it's not exactly where I want it, I could just erase it. And poof, mistake is gone. I wish I could do that in real life, but unfortunately there's no Alt-Delete button for, you know, real life simulation. So, highly recommend a nice erasable pen. Last but not least are these rubber stamps. Now these stamps are moon phase stamps. Again, this is something to use in your Book of Shadows or maybe in your journal or anything like that. And there are 7 stamps with 7 different phases. I know when I write spells down or rituals down in my Book of Shadows, I like to note either which moon I did it under or which moon would be best for it to be done under, because different moon phases have different meanings and different correspondences. So these set of 7 stamps, and I feel like they're like the perfect size to be put inside of a journal, are just wonderful and amazing, and I would absolutely highly recommend. So here is kind of my list of, I think it was 9 goodies from Amazon that you can use and incorporate in your practice. Again, links are down in the description if you want to check them out. Now here's another little tidbit. I have an Etsy shop that I also carry little witchy goodies in. Link is also down in the description that you are welcome to check out. And well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, thumbs up, the whole shebang, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!